Hey, welcome back to Rob's Garage Woodworking. Today I just want to talk a little bit about buying things in bulk. Now, you're not always going to want to buy stuff in bulk. You might only need like one or two things, whatever. But quite often you buy something and you think, okay, well, how am I going to get my best value here? Like say, for example, I'll buy, say, deck screws here. So if you bought like just regular wood screws, these are deck screws, so they're got a different coating on them. But if you were to buy regular wood screws, like 3-inch wood screws, 100 pieces is $15.35, which is 15 cents a screw. So if you bought these in a bigger box, you get 1,000 of them, and 1,000 of them at $46 is less than 5 cents per screw. So it's a big savings. 10 cents a screw in savings, right? Then, so some staples, for example, you get these staples. These are electrical staples, all right? And a bag of 25 of these staples is $3.47, which is pretty economical. But if you were going to do more than one wiring run, you're probably going to need more than one bag. And like I said, like the screws, they're not going to go bad, right? So you can have a box of these in your garage for a long time. So the staples at 25 pieces at $3.47 is 14 cents each. You buy 1,000, now this box is $5.50, but I was looking online, 1,000 is $35.98. So that brings it down to less than 4 cents per staple. Whereas if you bought it like this, it's 14 cents each. So a big savings. Electrical cable. Now this is where it gets really ugly. Electrical wire. So I'm doing a little bit of electrical wiring in my house. I've got to run some three-way switches. Now depending on how you're set up, sometimes you need 3-conductor wire. So I've got 14 gauge 3-conductor wire here. And if I got like 16 feet of it, which is 5 meters roughly, it was $27.41, which is $1.71 a foot. Now if I was to get twice as much of that, 32 feet or 10 meters, it was $38.31, which brings it down to $1.20 a foot. But if I'm going to do more than 2 circuits, it's actually cheaper for me to buy a big roll, which is 75 meters or 246 feet, which is $105, which brings it down to 43 cents per foot. So it's a huge savings when you buy in bulk. So you have to think about that when you're going out and you're going to be doing some renovations. Maybe you're an avid woodworker like I am, and you use a lot of screws. Well, you know what? If the screws are going to be hidden and you don't care what color they are, deck screws. Deck screws are cheap. Construction screws are cheap. Drywall screws sometimes, depending on what size you need. You can get a big box of drywall screws for nothing. So whenever you're buying stuff, you have to think, well, am I going to use this again? If you're going to use it again or you're going to use it frequently, just go out and buy the big box. It'll save you so much money. Just like the wire. Wire's not going to go bad. A buddy's going to need some. You could sell it to him if you wanted. Like, really. It's just so expensive to buy small amounts. So you're almost better off if you are going to use it again, you use it frequently, just buy a big box of it. Buy a big spool of wire, whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because there's nothing worse than going in and buying something and then realizing, oh, for $5 more I could have had twice as much or 10 times as much. The difference from this wire, 30 meters, so 90, like say for example, 98 feet of wire was $94. 246 feet was $105 more. That's $10. $10 to go from 98 feet to 246 feet. huge, huge amount for $10. You know, can't beat that. You just can't. Anyway, just wanted to talk a little bit about bulk pricing and how it can be to your advantage to buy in larger quantities. Anyway, thanks for watching.